we're going to do spacing by using 3D objects. Okay, so one of the tricky parts of 2D animation is spacing, right? Where you change you got your timing. Timing simply means where in time, pose to pose, where in time is your subject or your object. But spacing then defines how quick it gets there. But what if we're just trying to make a a ball go all the way around like 360 and constant speed, right? So let's get that one. I'm gonna go Shift A, get a UV sphere. Okay, so we're pretend this is the ball, and I'm at the top right here. And what I need to do here is I'm going to go to edit mode, select everything, and I'll simply move this out of the center line so I can then just pivot. Okay. All right, so right there. So that means when I go to object mode, let me turn on my screencast. When I rotate it, it's rotating at the center right there. Okay, so we're gonna do just probably just 12 frames. 12 frames, and then let me maximize 12 frames right here. So we're really short animation. Okay. And we're going to keyframe this on frame 1 where it's at right here. So I'm going to press I and then do rotation. Okay. And then we're going to go frame 12. All right. We're going to do 360. So it's going to be kind of like those choppy animation because it's only 12 frames and we're doing, you know, a massive amount of rotation. So if I go like so, then it go right there, 358, 59, 360 right there. Press I and then keyframe rotation. So when I play this, we get this. However, Blender or all 3D programs, they kind of try to do principles of animation whenever you keyframe. So you notice the rotation right here, it slows, it's very slow to begin, right? Because look at frame 1 and then frame 2, it's still just there. And then it accelerates, and before it stops, it's tried to slows down again before going to 12 right there. So what we need to do is change this behavior and then just simply make it change the I'm going to change the dope sheet right here to the graph editor. Okay, and then this kind of show you the key. So let me move this up. All right, so there's the slow in, slow out. So if I select both right here and then I press V right here, okay, so I can go with just kind of vector. So when I go vector right there, straight line, when I play my animation, it's constant speed. It's mechanical. There's no slowing down or going faster. It's just equal distribution, right? So let me go back to dope sheet. Okay. And as you can see here, frame 1, then frame 2, equal distance. You see it? All right. So the thing is, we're watching this. Let me split my screen right here. So I'm going to right click on this vertical line right here. I want a vertical split. Okay. So I'm looking at the top, but this one I want to look from the front. Okay. But more importantly, I want to look at it using a camera. Okay. Because with a camera, we do get perspective. All right. So let me go to my camera to view right here and then just kind of set this up so we're seeing frame 1 kind of like so. All right, and I'm going to select my camera, kind of fix the values here, 0, 0, and maybe that far right there. Let me see what it, okay, it can fit. Okay, we lost it right there, so I'm going to back away a little bit. Okay, I'm also going to get closer like so. All right, and then let me see, 90 degrees, 0 here, 0 over here. So it's kind of flat to the world. And let's see. Okay, right there. And I don't want to lose my camera setup. So, all right, so we're looking at this. And when you're drawing 2D, right? So we're cheating again. We're using a 3D object as our guide. If you have to draw this, okay, let me play it. Okay. If you have to draw this, the spacing is different. So you're not going to be able to draw this thinking, okay, frame 1 and frame 2 would be the same, frame 3 would be the same. No, it's not. Look at what's happening. Look at what's happening with frame 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all stacked right here. Okay? They're all stacked in here. The spacing is pretty tight right here. When I go to 6 right here, which is almost all the way to the back, right? It's just as spread as the beginning, 1 and 2, and then 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at how cramped it is over here. Okay? So, even though it's the same constant speed, remember, we changed it to a vector or mechanical. This thing is rotating at exact same speed. It's not slowing down. So, in order to understand timing and spacing in 2D, it's important to kind of know how this works. Where's the ball positioned at a certain location, especially when it's at the side, right? Where all these things are kind of stacked. Okay, so your spacing here, it's not going to work because we do this kind of like a trick quiz back when we were in at Northlake at the campus. It's that we would lay it out where we would draw we would ask students to kind of draw this, go all the way around, and what they do is, and you can't blame them because they haven't done any 2D animation. They try to space their drawing for the next ball as just one ball apart. Okay, but in reality, this is what needs to happen. So frame 1 and 2, that's a big gap right there, and then to 3 right there, 1, 2, and 3. It's the same speed, okay? Then 4 barely moves right here from a camera perspective, okay? 5, 6, all right? And then same thing here, 9, 10, and 11. It's pretty much stacked right here, okay? So if I were to draw this, let's say, for my 2D as if it's going around, of course we can cheat kind of like what we did for the previous lesson. I can go to... I can add a grease pencil. I'm going to go with stroke, okay? And let's just get rid of that one. All right, and go back to draw. And I'm going to use the ink right here, or a bigger one, marker, okay? And I want to draw on the surface, okay? So whatever I will always be drawing on the surface right here. So, all right, so let me try that. And let me actually zoom in on this one. Okay, so easier for me to draw. You can use the circle, of course, but let's say we are actually trying to draw. Okay. Frame 1, then I go frame 2. Frame 3. Okay, frame 4. Six. I'm getting impatient, so I'm just... All right, let me just move it here. Almost done. Frame 7. This is the part when the video is uploaded where you just fast forward me. Frame 8, 4 more frames. Last 2 frames. All right, so we hide our sphere. All right, you can tell right here how on the top viewport where it's not really projected properly. Okay, but that's how it goes. So all the spacing right here, they're all bunched up over here. All right, and then over here. All right, so in 2D animation, it is the lesson is, if you look at Richard Williams' animation, I mean, that's how it is. They draw it from the top, and then the front here at the bottom, so they just kind of line it up. They just kind of line it up like so. All right. So that's, again, using 3D objects to help you in your 2D animation. Will it get better and not use 3D animation in the future when you're really good at 2D? Of course, but for now, when you're just starting, use what you can, whatever help you can get. If 3D objects are something that you want to incorporate in your animation, or just simply you just want to use them as placeholders, that's what it is. That's why it's available in this program. All right.